Take a look at some quotes from Mr Birling, starting with the key quote from Act 1. Well, it's my duty to keep labour costs down, and if I'd agreed to this demand for a new rate would have added about 12% to our labour costs. And here's an analysis of that. The negativity of capitalism. Mr Birling is used to show the capitalist viewpoint throughout the play. His primary aim is to succeed in business, and so he cares about money more than people. He argues with the spectacle that he could not have raised Eva Smith and the others' wages, as he needs to run his business effectively. He needs to make as much money as possible, which he cannot do if he pays the workers more. This highlights the selfishness of capitalism. Capitalism was designed to reward the business owners, not those actually doing the work. What does the quote show about Mr Birling? First, that his primary aim is to succeed in business, and second, that he represents the capitalist viewpoint. Which word is missing here? Well, it's my duty to keep blank costs down, and if I'd agreed to this demand for a new rate, we'd have added 12% per hour to our blank costs. The correct answer is, it's my duty to keep labour costs down, and if I'd agreed to this demand for a new rate, we would have added about 12% to our labour costs. Now let's have a look at a key quote from Act 2. Is there any reason why my wife should answer questions from the inspector? As the patriarchal head of the household, this quotation highlights Mr Birling. As the male ruling head of his household, he assumes a protective role over his wife. He tries to defend her while treating her as if she cannot defend herself. This power struggle returns between the two men, while Mr Birling is not directly addressed, even though the conversation is about her. Entitled upper middle class men. Alternatively, this could be more about Birling highlighting his expectations of a member of the upper middle classes. He does not feel that he expects questions deserve any sort of response from his upper class wife. He feels that she is above his interrogation. Tone in this is quite condescending on Birling's part, and is designed to put the inspector in his place. Mrs. Birling will not even respond to him herself because he's beneath her. So to recap, the two different portrayals of Mr Birling is either of an entitled upper middle class man with the patriarchal head of the household. Now let's have a look at a key quote 3. You don't seem to care about anything I care. I was almost certain for a knighthood in the next honours list. And here's an analysis of this. The irony. Mr Birling explains this to Eric. The irony is clear. Mr Birling repeatedly says that Eric doesn't care about anything. In reality, it's Mr Birling who does not care about anyone but himself. Disconnects from the family. Mr Birling uses the second person pronoun you to verbally, meaning with words, attack his son and show that he is separating Eric's ideas from his own. They become you and I, two very different people who have completely opposite ideas about life. Eric wants the family to take responsibility for their actions and think of other people, while Birling is obsessed with his reputation and desperate to get his knighthood. There's a huge crack in the facade of the Birling family, meaning the fake image of the Birling family. So in this quote, which words highlight the contrast between Eric and Mr Birling? These are the words you and I. When Mr Birling says, well, it's my duty to keep labour costs down, and if I'd agreed to this demand for a new rate, we would have added about 12% to our labour costs. According to this quote, Mr Birling's excuse for not giving Eva and the other workers a pay rise is it because Eva and the other workers refused to get the pay rise he offered? He doesn't think the workers work hard enough to merit a pay rise. Or he needs to make as much money as possible, which he cannot do if he pays the workers more. The correct answer is he cannot make as much money. He needs to make as much money as possible, which he can't do if he pays the workers more. You don't seem to care about anything, but I care. I was almost certain for a knighthood in the next honours list. Which word emphasises Mr Birling's attack on Eric? Is it the noun knighthood, the personal pronoun you, the personal pronoun I, or the verb care? The correct answer is the personal pronoun you. Is there any reason why my wife should answer questions from you, Inspector? This quote highlights Mr Birling as the patriarchal head of the household and as an entitled upper middle class man.